Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for always tuning in to Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola from Mindset Transformation Africa, and I'm delighted to share this podcast with you today. Today, I want us to talk a little bit about something that most of us neglect, especially when dealing with people. Today is all about human relations, all right? Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Sometimes their behavior is the answer you need. Sometimes their behavior is the answer you need. So today we will explore what I believe is a profound and in-depth concept that often challenges our understanding. And it's about the behavior of people. It's about the behavior of people. See, I believe behavior is like a mirror, all right? Let me ask this question before I go deep into this. Have you ever found yourself bewildered, you're puzzled, you're surprised by someone's behavior? You start questioning their motives, all right? You start questioning their intentions. Especially people that we care about, especially people that we're close to, like family, like friends, like people that you call your G's, your buddy, your charm, and all that. We often forget that people are mirrors that are reflecting aspects of ourselves. Sometimes the way other people behave is like a mirror that is being held against your face for it to show how you are on the inside. When somebody's behavior triggers a very strong emotional response in you, it is important that you explore and you ask why. What buttons are being pushed? What unresolved emotions are surfacing? See, in this particular moment, their behavior might be the answer that you need to understand yourself better. And sometimes, I will go deep into this a little, and sometimes their behavior might just be the answer you need to understand them also better. I believe the mirror of behavior is inviting us to turn inwards, all right, to explore the depth of our own emotions, to explore the spectrum of our own reactions. It's a tool for self-awareness, and I believe it's also a pathway to personal development, a pathway to growth. See, life is a continuous journey of growth and learning. So sometimes the lessons that we need are presented to us through the behavior of those people around us. So instead of dismissing or reacting negatively to whatever they do, I will advise that we embrace the opportunity to use how they behave as a reflection point. Take a moment to consider a recent interaction that left you surprised, perplexed, angry, frustrated. All right, just take a moment. Take a mental note of them. What was the other person trying to communicate to you through their actions? You need to note. Sometimes they are just telling you they don't want you in their lives anymore. Sometimes they are just trying to tell you that, see, I don't like you anymore. Sometimes it's about, okay, the way you treated me 2 days ago, I'm feeling hurt about it. Every communication is valid, even the communication that you don't understand. More importantly, I want you to really ask, what can you learn about yourself from your reaction to their behavior? Because that's another learning curve. What can you learn about yourself from your reaction to their behavior? See, if you take time to answer this question, the answers may surprise you. This is what I know. Reflection is a powerful tool that has the capacity to transform our experiences into valuable lessons. So by choosing to decode the messages within other people's behavior, we are able to gain insights, which I believe will contribute to our own personal evolution. Empathy and understanding is going to be important here. Empathy, I believe, and I know that maybe you too know, that empathy is the bridge that connects you to the deeper layers of human experiences. When you're faced with challenging behavior, I want you to practice empathy. I want you to seek to understand rather than judge the other person. Consider the possibility that the person's actions are not about you at all, but they might be, or they are, a reflection of their own struggles, a reflection of their own insecurities, a reflection of their own unmet emotional or psychological needs. See, by extending empathy, we not only develop compassion, but we also open ourselves up to a transformative power of understanding. I believe empathy is a gift we give to other people, and it's a gift we give to ourselves. Empathy paves the way for healing, for connection, and it paves the way for transforming moments of confusion into opportunities for growth. See, while understanding and empathy are very important, while they are essential, it is equally important to set boundaries, which is the second side of the coin of today's episode. Sometimes the answer we need is to recognize when certain behaviors are toxic, when certain behaviors are detrimental to our own well-being. Healthy boundaries protect our peace and preserve our emotional health. So, if someone's behavior consistently brings negativity into your life, it may be a sign for you to reassess the dynamics of that relationship. You remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It's not selfishness. It's an act of self-love. Boundaries are the compass that guides us towards healthy connections. They guide us towards healthy relationships. Sometimes the answer we need is to prioritize our well-being by establishing clear and respectful limits. See, I said it before that it's important for you to reflect. And that is what I will end today's episode on. In the hustle and the bustle of life, we often forget the power of self-reflection. See, sometimes the answers we seek are not in external sources, but they are within the depths of our own consciousness. So, create moments of stillness. Create moments of introspection. Ask yourself tough questions. What patterns of behavior do you repeatedly encounter? How do you respond to the challenging situations? How do you respond when someone insults you? How do you respond when things are not going away? So by delving into self-reflection like this, you are able to unlock the door to personal growth. You are able to know yourself more. You are able to discover yourself the more. See, life is an ever unfolding tapestry, all right? And sometimes the answer we need is to accept what is and release what no longer serves us. Holding on to resentment, holding on to anger, or holding on to frustration only burdens our souls. So practice the act of acceptance. Accept that people, including yourself, accept that we are imperfect beings. We are navigating the complexities of existence at the same time. Most of us don't even know what we are doing. That's why Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what we are doing. So, by releasing the need for control and by embracing the ebb and the flow of life, we are able to free ourselves from the chains of unnecessary suffering. You need to know that acceptance is the key that unlocks the door to your inner peace. Acceptance is the key that unlocks the door to the tranquility that you seek. Sometimes the answer we need is to surrender to the beauty of imperfection. Before we draw a close on this episode, I want you to remember what we've been talking about today. Sometimes their behavior is the answer you need. So whatever it is, however it is that people are behaving towards you, take it on the face value, think about it, because maybe the answer you're looking for will not come from their words. The answer you're looking for will not come from what they say. It will come from how they behave. Do you understand me? So you need to remember that their behavior is the answer that you need. So embrace the lessons that come along the way. Practice empathy, like I said before. Set boundaries around your life to keep yourself healthy. Reflect within, and to cap it all up, cultivate acceptance. Life is a symphony of experiences. Each note contributes to the melody of your journey. So sometimes their behavior is the answer.